It's just another moist Monday. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Cottontales, a place for me to be me. And what a great place it is, indeed. So it is Monday. It is the 5th of October, 2020. And it is almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Per the use, lots and thoughts and feelings up in the brain, so I'm gonna get the content spread and then maybe release some of the thoughts in the brain. Maybe not, I don't know yet. We'll get that figured out after we get the content spread. Okay. Yes, I think so. Baby box is booming. The title is perfect. Mooiisstt Monday. Sigh. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now. I am so fucking glad that I had a stupendous weekend. And I'm glad that my baby box had only started booming on Friday because it made it to where Saturday and Sunday wasn't that bad. Today is kind of like the heavy day, and I'm just like hating everything in life right now. I'm so glad that I switched to the Flex Cup when I did because I actually have had some cramps this time around that I'm just like, oh, good gosh, what is this? Also, I think I'm going to have to take my hair down because it keeps pulling and it's going to fucking annoy me. Ooh, yeah, no, that feels weird. Oh, much better. I can't stand when there's hair on top of my ear and then you put the fucking headset on it. I don't know how girls do it. I watch these women. I don't know if it's a wig or their real hair, but they like to get like a certain style. They just like have it like straight down, and it's like they don't part it so their ears can be like. I just feel like they're. I don't want to use this term, but I feel like they're not a real gamer because like when you're more concerned about the way that you look while you're gaming versus the actual game ability. And I feel like when you have hair over it, for one, it muffles the sound, but for two, it's just not comfortable. So you're going to be like sitting there, like thinking about your hair when you should be killing things or building things or whatever it is that you're doing in set game. I am really glad I took my hair down though. Like, it was pulling intensely. I got like, it hurts right here because it was pulling too much on my hair. Total TMI, but before the meeting, I actually emptied my Flex Cup. so needed emptied, and I just feel like so much more comfortable right now. Flexing. Oh man. So, one of the highlights of today is straight up some toilet paper. Toilet paper is the highlight of my Monday, not even gonna lie. I have a very specific toilet paper that I prefer to use because it doesn't have lots of flakes that come off of it. I find that some of the like fancier toilet paper, like Charmin tends to fuck with my vagina, especially my clitoris, and it will get all stuck up in the folds of the clitoris and dry it out. Um, so I spent years finding toilet paper that I could use that wouldn't clog up my clitoral hood. You know what I mean? Um, and I found it within this right here, Marathon toilet paper, which is traditionally bought at Costco. Now, for the longest time, Costco didn't have it, or so I thought. There's more than one Costco in Washington, and we had been going to one specific one, and he went to a different one, and they fucking had my toilet paper. You have no idea how happy I am to have this fucking toilet paper. Like, I could straight up just make a hat out of it because I'm that fucking happy about it. Like, I am so fucking happy that I got my toilet paper back. Like, I can't even. Like, like when I went to use the restroom and switch out, empty my Flex cup, I was just like, this is the fucking life. Just sitting there wiping my clam, like, yes, this is what I've been missing. Um, I'm very happy. Very, very happy that I have my toilet paper. So we are live right motherfucking now. Hopefully some Cottontails come say hello to us. Um, all meetings here in Club Cottontail happen because I, A, want to, B, have time to, and then they're always dictated by my life. So if something happened to where this meeting had to end, then so be it. Um, today's meeting, like really every single meeting that happens between Monday and Thursday ends before 4:30, but especially today it will because Rainbow's dad has to go to work early, so I'll be the one monitoring her nap. So in all actuality, the meeting could end even before 4:30 because she wakes up from her nap. We'll just have to, see. Alright, content has been spread. I swear to fuck, I hate this phone. I sometimes think that he chose a shitty phone on purpose for me because he even said, "Oh, this is the phone that was gonna be great for us. I plan on getting it for myself." And guess who's not getting this phone because they don't like it? I think it's. I should have known. You know what I mean? Every single thing in my life has been a manipulation, so of course my new phone would be a manipulation as well. No, hopefully we don't get lurkers, because especially on a day like today where I am not in a particularly great mood, lurkers are just gonna piss me off. So I'll do my best to not let it, especially because it could be a brand new person that has never came across my content ever before, and they want to lurk and see what kind of content it is. Hi, I'm a content creator that makes content for herself. I am not here for your viewing entertainment. I'm here to simply be in my club of cocktails for me, myself, and I, where I will hopefully get more than triggers. One thing that's guaranteed is that it will trigger me, and then I'll desensitize it to myself. That is it. There is very slim chance I'll actually get a conversation. I've been doing this for 4 years. I definitely know what I'm talking about. A lot of people go, oh, you don't know that. Like, people will come like, I've been making content for 4 years. I think I know. But no, lurkers have a purpose. I'm a lurker in most people's meetings. You know what I mean? I just sit there and watch and not talk, so I totally get it. But if I was watching someone whom I knew was triggered by that sort of thing, I wouldn't do it. But that's just me. You know what I mean? Because if I'm watching someone, I actually kind of generally care for them. I don't just watch any old thing. I'm not really a live stream watcher. Like, I watch Sergeant Smashton from time to time. I've watched Velma Tattoos a few times. My tattooist, I've watched her a few times. Trying to think if no, I'm not one of those individuals who watches live streams, which apparently is a weird thing. Apparently, it is unheard of to make content and not particularly watch content yourself. I mean, I watch content, just not live content very often. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, for me, a live stream serves a purpose for myself, and that's simply to help. Like, the number one way that making content, and especially live content here on my YouTubes, helps me with my social anxiety, because I'm a super extrovert who gets debilitating anxiety around some people, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm feeling it right now, actually, for a variety of reasons. Bit of social anxiety, a bit of everyday anxiety, bit of some things that I don't want to talk about. I don't know, it just feels like an odd day. But I'm very, very happy that I got my toilet paper, I gotta say. Like, I am legit so fucking happy that I have 48 rolls of this bad boy. Like, ooh, with me holding this one, that means there's 47 other rolls. Seriously, though. Best toilet paper ever. If you find that you're like myself, I mean, most women's vaginas, your pussy should be moist majority of the time. If you're having perpetual dryness, definitely go to your gynecologist or switch your toilet paper. Because for me, I was having lots of dryness to the point that I was thinking like, oh shit, I need to go to the doctor because my fucking, like, my vagina is just dry. Like, my labia, like, all of it. All of it was just so fucking dry. The only thing that wasn't was the hole. And, like, it was uncomfortable. And then at the time, I had my significant other get down there and check for me. I'm like, I've looked in a mirror. I've like, there's got to be something that I'm not seeing. But I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable. Like I straight up was like, it's itching like I have an STD. Mind you, at that time I'd only had sex with one person for fucking years. You know what I mean? So they get down there and they're like, oh my god. And I'm like, what? And they just start pulling out copious amounts of tissue. I'm talking like he straight up pulled about a quarter size amount of tissue from my clit. It was horrendous. So if you're experiencing hypervaginitis, it could be from your toilet paper, and I recommend switching to something that's less fibrous. Don't use Charmin, because that shit gets all up in there. Like, oh my gosh. Basically, for like the last 2 months, I've had Charmin, because usually I get cheaper toilet paper because it's less fibrous, but that had been sold out, so I had to use what was in the house, which is some Charmin. Basically, every time after I was done using the restroom, I had to get down there with water like a bidet, just to make sure that it wasn't all up in there, because sure as shit, every single time I did go down there, there was some fucking tissue all up in my fucking clitoral hood, and I'm just like, this can't be happening, like, this is fucked up. So I'm super glad, like, super glad to have my toilet paper. So it looks like it's just gonna be me, myself, and I. Lately, we've been, I think everyone's been busy for the most part, honestly. Because every so often we'll get, like, some individuals that pop in and say hello or actually chat with me. I haven't really had anyone to come and chat with me in a while. But, I mean, I don't have a large amount of people that come and watch me, so of the handful of people that actually have like I know have come in to watch me, they're busy doing things, living their lives and whatnot, so they don't have time to come say hello. They'll watch it as posted content or something like that. But I definitely like I could use just like in real life interaction. One day. I do. I look forward to the one day when I do get consistent social interaction. Alright. Content has been spread sufficiently. Just a moist Monday. Just here with me, myself, and I, and any incognito Kottontales. But yeah, once I smoke this bowl, I'm probably just gonna indulge myself in some Fortnite until I feel like ending. Obviously, talk about whatever I feel like talking about. Hopefully, we actually get someone who comes and sparks up a conversation about something else other than the random shit that I'm spouting. Um, but really, this meeting today is definitely inexistent because I just feel odd, and I definitely need just some extra moisture to keep the oddness at bay. I'm just like, I hate being single, you guys. I really do. There's things about being single that can be fun, but I hate with a passion being single. And it's definitely wearing on me. Like I don't understand the universe, and I don't want to understand, you know what I mean? That's the best part of life, is not knowing, but it's so crazy to me that my abuser has dated two people, and I haven't even, like I don't get it. Like, and I feel like maybe it's because, like, I don't know what it is. It doesn't seem fair, but everything happens for a reason, so I just have to keep mindful that, mine is out there, you know? Oh. Let's see if there's anyone playing. I doubt that they are, because even if, yeah, I was gonna say, even if, like, Raymundo was here, he usually lets me know when he actually has time to play, so. I hate when they put the superpower eliminations here. Like, I'm never gonna do that. I'm hoping because it's been, it's Monday, the weekend has surpassed, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm hoping that it'll actually be maybe a little less intense at the Weeping Woods. Probably not. Probably still gonna be crazy. Oh man. Okay. Well, feeling lonely and all sorts of other feelings, but here in Club Kottontale, instead of just sitting by myself in my room alone, just like festering on all the thoughts in my brain. At least coming here, I find that, like, I don't fester on the thoughts, I talk about them, and even though I am alone right now, I don't feel alone. You know what I mean? Um, I am glad that that lurker, whoever they were, they decided to leave. So that at least lets me know that there's someone who isn't just an 80s doll. Because 80s dolls, they'll just stay. They're like, fuck it, this is exactly why I'm here, to trigger you, bitch. Um, but no, I mean, I know that it's unrealistic that at 1:15 in the afternoon on a Monday that I'll get anybody to come chat with me, especially because I'm not doing this for the entertainment of other people. If I was one of those live streamers who produce content for the mass amount of people, I'm sure that I would get more consistent conversation, but I'm never going to do that. That's not why I created this. So, you know, as much as I don't like just sitting and talking to me, myself, and I, it's if it's what I have to do, it's what I have to do, I guess, right? Today feels like such an odd day. It really, really does. Alright. A little slow, but does what I need it to do. And, even though I may a little slow to get into the medicine, yes, I appreciate everything that marijuana does for me. Oh my, okay. I think it was in Snapchat. There is an article. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. It was a really long, long, long. article. But there's an article on Snapchat right now talking about how they've been doing testing and everything about how THC combats, get this, drumroll, COVID-19. That's right, marijuana, THC marijuana, is currently being tested and proven to not just prevent, but treat signs, symptoms, and ailments of COVID-19, the coronavirus. I think that is the most amazing thing in the whole entire world. Oh, hey, on that note, happy 420. 120 for me means 420 for the East Coast. So, they had rats, because most of the time we test on rats. That's what we do, you know. Not the most humane thing in some cases, but, you know, it does serve a purpose in science. So they gave, it was like 10 rats the coronavirus, and they gave half of them THC. And, it was something like 4. Yeah, it was something like 4 of the 5 ones that had the virus died. 1 didn't. And then, though every single one they gave THC didn't. I'm like trying. You ever like do that? You're like trying to look back to an article and it's just so much fucking writing that you're just like, oh, get the info, get the info. But so every single every single rat that got the THC, um, ended up showing no signs of it or had it not pop up at all. And then the ones who didn't, of course, you know, most perished from it, and then they had one that didn't. I think that's just phenomenal. You know what I mean? It just makes me go, hey, like, I already smoke for another purpose, but if you're telling me that it's going to keep me from getting the Rona, then hey, I'm going to do that too. Um, I actually have, like, I already am like a hot cider, hot cocoa type of gal. Like, I will drink those things year round. No shame at all. You will catch me in summer with my hot cider. Given no fucks. Okay? But they said with, you know, COVID-19 that you actually can help combat and prevent it by consuming lots of liquids, but specifically warm liquids. I came across an article that was talking about it. Lots of scientific words. You know, as I love science, but sometimes I hate the terminology because it just makes you feel kind of like stupid. You know what I mean? I feel like, though, if there's ever something that makes you feel stupid, try to learn about it. Do your best to learn about it because you'll find that things aren't as confusing, and do it your own way. Like, for math, I hate everything there is to do with math, but math is very important in your life. I use math on a daily basis. I use addition and subtraction all the fucking time, and sometimes I do divide and multiply. Like, the basics of math is very important for everyone to know. Some of the most intense stuff, you don't always need to know it, but you will use it. Like fractions, a lot of people think, oh, fractions aren't important. Really, are you gonna like cook ever? Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna use fractions if you do that. Um, but for me, math was never really, it never came easy to me. It was always difficult. I always struggled. I, you know, the 2 classes growing up that I would get a P for passing would be PE and math. Because I passed, but did I really? You know what I mean? Like, I participated. Like, for me, PE was rough because, um, it wasn't that I couldn't do the stuff, it's that everyone made fun of me, even before I was super chunky. I'd just been bullied my whole life, so PE was the one place that, like, you got bullied even more, Han, if you already were getting bullied in the other classes. Like, I kind of feel like a traditional or typical YouTuber is I feel like most of us on here have been bullied our whole lives and continue to get bullied online, you know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, and think if more people realized that everyone got bullied, it was just at different extents. And like some people got bullied and didn't let it affect them. You know what I mean? For example, JoJo Siwa. You know what I mean? We know that people attempt to bully her all the time, but she doesn't look at it. You know what I mean? And she turns the other cheek. And I came across a video of when she was like, fuck, she was probably like 14 or something like that, and she was talking about some of her experiences in elementary school, and she even said she didn't get bullied, but she did see other people do bully people, and that was when she really was like, I want to be the defender for those people, like the people who are getting bullied and don't want to stand up for themselves or can't stand up for themselves. I want to be that person to stand up for them and be like, it's okay to be you, because it is okay to be you. Like, that's the worst part, is that people, for the most part, are getting bullied for being themselves, and it's really damaging to a young psyche, you know? For me, it was so damaging to the point, especially with all of the stuff that I was going through in my brain, you know, that I kind of gave up. I've talked about it a lot, my early 20s, like, I really just was like, fuck this. And it was because of that, which gave me my demeanor of what I have now, of just being myself 100%. Because I was always 100% myself, and I got bullied for it, and it hurt my feelings, you know what I mean? Because it seemed constant, you know what I mean? There was just always something that someone didn't like about me, because they're dealing with a bunch of different Ambers. And I even had, like, I've had a lot of people bully me by saying, man, you're such a bipolar bitch. Like, it's kind of crazy to think that when I was not diagnosed with bipolar disorder, that no longer hurt me. You know what I mean? And now it does hurt me when some people, or I should say one person in particular, likes to pick at the fact that of my DID and that I do hear things, and they like to throw that at me. It does hurt, but I'm glad that it's happening to me now, and I use glad very loosely. I guess I'm more thankful that it's happening now, because if it had happened then, it caused damage, whereas now it gives me strength. I take strength from whenever something happens that makes me feel less than I. It's kind of like why this meeting is in existence. Like, I would have probably had a Club Cottontale meeting if I was not feeling super odd, but it would have been more effervescent, more, well, for lack of better terms, happy. It would have been more happy, whereas this one is more raw, people would say real, some might say depressed, or whatever, but it's just me speaking of any and all feelings that I'm feeling. Like, right now, I'm medicated. Like, I'm not even sure how I feel right this very moment. Like, if someone was to go, how you doing, Amber? Like, that's like, and that happens sometimes. Like, someone will pop in the channel and they'll go, how are you? And it's so funny, is like, I don't even know how I'm gonna respond to that person until it happens. And I know I've had some, returning Cottontales take it with a grain of salt, but like newer people have to be super mindful, you know what I mean? Like, to not just let all the Ambers speak at once, if that makes sense. Oh man, this is where I'm kind of disappointed that past Amber didn't grind some more up. I'm gonna have to go to the dispensary probably Wednesday. I feel like, yeah. And it's only because I chose to get a smaller amount in my jars, and so I could get another one of my vapes, because this one's going to be out soon. And I went with some Harlequin and a 1 grammer, so it's more expensive than, if you get a half gram, it's only like 16 to 20 bucks, versus a full gram is, like 32 to 40. But they last for a long ass time. I also constantly feel on edge. Um, Sometimes when I'm in Club Cottontale because my voice does carry, and unfortunately, like, I don't know. I hate that they get to me, but you know, they were the last person that I let get super close to me, so of course they can still get to me like that. Also, fucking Red Ranger was on my brain today because I fell, I like him, and I, like I've talked to Hosey Posey about it, you know, um, there's no point in dwelling on it right now because it seemingly isn't going to go anywhere, and really I just need to continue focusing on what I need to. And that's another reason why I like to make sure to have my content, because my content during the daytime makes my evenings a whole lot more moist. You know what I mean? When I wake up in the morning, like my mornings are good to go because, it's the morning time and I'm a morning person. So in the morning time, like a very distinct routine with my mini. You know what I mean? Um, I didn't stretch. I don't know. You know what? It's probably that mental lowness that we get when we're fucking bleeding. But, I need to make sure to stretch. I'm also less wanting to fucking stretch because my baby box is booming and just isn't the most comfortable to do certain stretches when your body is releasing the blood that it's prepared to have a baby and then you didn't have a fucking baby. Periods are so interessante. Like the whole menstrual cycle. Like that's just it. Is like if more people would just like look at it for exactly what it is, which is the ability to have a baby. You know what I mean? That's why girls have a menstrual cycle. That's why they end up having a period. That's the whole point of it. I feel like it would be less gross for people. I mean, it'd probably still be gross for someone, but oh man, I am so glad that I switched to the cup. My daughter will never have to experience, like, tampons. For one, I have seen some horror posts where tampons were straight molded, and I'm just like, oh man. For me, I used to always check. Just, like, re-put my tampon back together. But I would check to make sure, because I was one of them paranoid people. I didn't always do it, but for me, it's just like, I don't know, it just makes sense to A, not plug it up like that, but also, like, if you put the wrong one in, it would just be super painful. Or, like, when it gets to the end of it, you really shouldn't use one at all because it's just not enough liquid to have something like that in you. I just, like, man, I'm hoping my daughter never has to do a tampon ever, unless it's in like a dire emergency, like she's at someone's house and she doesn't have her fucking cup with her or something. Which for me, I mean, I'm on birth control pills, so that helps track the period. But I have a period tracker, so I always know when my period's coming up, and when it is, I always just make sure to have my cup with me. Well, when I'm not at the house, because my life as being a mom. Oh man, so this upcoming weekend, I really, really, really want to go on a hike. I need to do a post. Oh, this makes me miss Michelle even more. Why'd you have to move to Texas, you fucking hoe? This bitch moved to Texas. She was my hiking buddy. She was one of the only people who would actually go on a hike with me just whenever. You know what I mean? Like, you want to go on a hike? Yes. Like, she remembers the one time when she, like, called me up hella early, and I didn't have a kid at the time, so it was super easy. She's like, do you want to go on a hike? And I'm like, when? She's like, right now. And I'm like, yes. She's like, seriously? I'm like, seriously. She came and picked me up, and we fucking went on a hike. It was so fucking awesome. And her dad went with us, and this motherfucker was wearing jeans. I was like the only one that was like super in hiking gear. Like I had my insulated yoga pants on, and then I had some like tennis short type fitness wear, because like I'm not really big on wearing my yoga pants by themselves. Like I want a shirt to cover my ass, or like a pair of shorts. I don't know. Yoga pants are just super revealing. Do I like my booty in my yoga pants? Fuck yeah. I almost took a picture of them today because I'm wearing some pink ones right now. Oh, the infamous pink yoga pants. These yoga pants infamously got photoshopped off of me many and many a times. Just one other reason why I don't do calisthenics with Kottontale that's not just dance. Which I haven't even like been all of my like cardio has been come in the form of like yoga and standing stationary dancing, because if I try to get my just dance on, Rainbow is all up in it. I'm gonna need to get 2 controllers just so she can pretend to dance next to me, because as she gets older, she's very involved. Every yoga sesh, I have to prepare for her to climb on my back. Very difficult when my back was thrown out. Like, I had to be like, no, you know what I mean? And she'd get upset. Because usually she'd be allowed to do that, but, like, oh, man, no. 36 extra pounds on my lower back was not pleasant when it was thrown out. My child's a beast, though. The fact that she is steadily in 3T clothing, and she's only 2 years and 3 months old. How big is she going to be when she actually hits 3? How big is she going to be when she hits 2.5? I feel like at Christmas time I should probably tell people to buy 4T clothing, maybe. Because, like, the outfit she's wearing today is 3T, and those leggings almost don't fit. So, like, I'm sure she'll be in 4T leggings soon. Because she actually still has some 2T shirts that she wears, but most of everything she wears is 3T. But her 3T shirts are slightly big, so, like, she has a few that are... Shit, I actually think she just recently... She had a pair of jeans that were 18 months. That's what the label said. The pants, forever ago, didn't fit her little legs. But the waist was always super big on her when it fit her legs. And it just recently stopped fitting her waist. Because, like, we cut it off, and so she had little cut-off shorts. It was the cutest thing ever. She wore those bad boys literally until, like, 2 weeks ago. So that's fucking crazy. Like, clothes of all sizes are just crazy. And people are built crazily. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people should get their clothes tailored. Or, like, you buy something and you go get it fitted to you. Because it's, like... It's almost impossible to buy something that's going to fit you perfectly. You know what I mean? My poor kid. I don't know. She got her uncle's booty. Like... She got a little donk on her, though. I don't even know how that happens. Like, it's, well, you know how it happens. It's just, like, progressively, like, I took all of my mom's butt, and then Rainbow took all of it for both of us. Because the butt that I have has came from lots of lunges and squats. That's the one thing about my body that I used to hate, but I actually love the way my body is shaped now. But I have such a intense back dip that it makes my ass look huge, but my booty is really not that big at all. Little modest booty. Oh, this might have a hit. Oh no, it feels like it might, but it also is like extremely gray, but it looks solid. So let's get the poker up in there, because it had oil on it. Oh no, it's stiff, but it is gray to the bottom. Yes, I'm glad we did not fucking... Oh, yeah, that was super booty. It was just all stuck in it because of the oil. That sunberry got it all sticky. Oh, the hole was a little clogged, too. Ooh. Let me clean your hole. I'm cleaning her hole. That's love. Actually, I would. I'm not. It's funny. I got into a discussion with gals about if they like being cleaned up or if they like to clean themselves up. And a lot of women are like, oh man, I love it when like they come on my belly and then they come clean me up. And I was like, okay. But what about the ones that like, I don't know, they like, I don't like being cleaned up. I just don't like it. Like, I'd rather wipe myself. Like, yeah, no. Like, I've gotten it on my thigh before. I can't remember if that was a planned thing or like it accidentally happened and I was just like, don't freak out, you're gonna ruin the mood. But, oh man, they like tried to clean it off and they just kept spreading it. Yeah, no. I definitely was like, nope. Nope. But that could be contributed to the fact that they themselves were a very naive person. Like, I'm the one that taught them damn near everything that they fucking know. You know, I would like to meet someone who could teach me a thing or two. It's been a hot minute since I've met someone that taught me something. I usually just teach myself and teach other people. That's like a good feeling though, when people ask for like tips on like oral sex or something like that, and they're like, "Oh man, where'd you learn that?" I'm like, "I self-taught." I'm like, I'm like, no, and then they're like, "Oh, seriously?" And I'm like, "Well, you know, that thing is from that's like a typical move that anyone would use, but the other thing, no, that's all me." You learn things, and I feel like I don't know. You only share it if you want to. Oh man. Quarter till 2, feeling somewhat good. We got a lot of taco, feeling also saucy. I'm gonna get Jada Rose reloaded. I don't think I'm gonna put any. Nah, I am gonna put some of this on there. I'm like, should I put some Sunberry on there? Like, yes, bitch. Yes, you should, because it's me, myself, and I. You know. And whereas I do appreciate people not staying and lurking for long periods of time, I do hope that we actually get a motherfucker to like come chill with me, come chill, come chat, come be part of the Kottontales. But yeah, I'll just be here chatting with me, myself, and I until I no longer feel like it. You know what I mean? Mm. Freshly grinded up marijuana just looks amazing. I'm scared roused. I want to watch that Futurama episode. There was a person who had never seen that. I'm going to assume that they never really watched Futurama because anyone who's watched Futurama knows the fucking fembot episode with the Amazons and the snoo snoo and being scared roused. Like, I was like, I was taken back when someone was like, "What's snoo snoo?" And I was like, "Snoo snoo is sex." And I was like, "It's from Futurama." I just like, I almost wanted to laugh because like I had just like I it's been a hot minute since someone actually asked me what snoo snoo was. You know what I mean? Like, most people just knew what snoo snoo is. Me want snoo snoo. Dude, I have legit used that exact sentence many a times to purvey the way that I want Miss Sex. Shit, at this point. Oh, fuck. It's been a while. Oh, my God. Oh, no. It's like a mini drought. Fuck. No. The longest I had gone was like, oh, maybe 2 weeks. Maybe, okay, maybe a little bit longer than that. Maybe it was like 3 weeks. But now it's been like, fuck, I think it's been like a month or so. I'd have to check. Oh man, that makes me sad. The FWB had to go see someone. I'm super happy for him. Like, I just like seeing people like finding connections and flourishing them in whatever way. Man, I am extremely obsessive compulsive. Oh my gosh. I don't even like, oh my gosh. Okay. Ugh. My bowls, I like, they have to be perfect. Jeebus. Never really realized how like perfected I get, but I just like, man, maybe it's because my brain is all over the place right now. Like, like, for reals. I'm also very curious to how long it's been, so let's see. That moment when the last time we got laid was a one night stand. I'm happy that it was, though. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Oh, oh, fuck, it has been over a month. It's October. Well, if it gets to October 20th, if it gets to October 20th, um, it'll have been 2 months. So, uh, but the great drought of October 2019 is officially over. I love reading this right here. Like, July 2020 will be forever known as the Great Moist, the Great Moisture of 2020, which moistened up the Great Drought of October 2019. Man. Ah, yes. 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 This right here, and a great, underlined great pair of balls. And I wrote drools, which is hilarious because I'm drooling right now. Oh, man. Fuck me. Let me just put that aside. Fuck, that moment when the last time I got laid was, what was that, like, September 20th? But July is what's got me all like, woohoo! August. Okay, yeah. So August is the last time I got laid, but the July is what's got me all Mizzity moist. Damn, it was a good summer. Okay, that's what's up. Summer was good. I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, fall has, you know, kind of fell there a little bit. Fallen off the moisture wagon a bit, at least on the sexy moisture. Gosh, maybe. Oh no, I didn't get laid at all in September. That makes me sad. That makes me super sad. Oh, I better get laid this month. Fuck. It's spooky month. Actually, you know what? You know what month I better get laid? December. My birthday month. When does my birthday fall? Hold on. If if my birthday falls on a Saturday, whoo, you know I'm gonna get laid. If it falls on a Friday, I will not be getting laid because that's mommy daughter day. October, November, December. Mommy daughter day. Okay. Well, I could potentially get laid the day after my birthday. Some post birthday snoo snoo. That would be nice. as if I have anyone to have sex with. It'd be me, myself, and I. Just the touch of my own hand. 'Cause it's just a little crush. Alright. Oh yeah, I want to put a little bit of the sunberry on it. Now it is almost 2 o'clock. Rainbow should be going down for her nap in like the next half hour. And then her dad will be leaving to go to work because he works early tonight. Damn, that's a lot of crumble. Don't do that. Holy shit. There we go. That's better. More modest. Just trying to put a big ass piece on there. I don't know. I'm not feeling that big ass piece. But from, you know, like 2:30 to 4:30, sometime in that time frame will be when this meeting ends. I do plan on playing some actual video games, but Club Kottontale is not about the video game. The video game is just in the background for the background. You know, I might play it, I might not, because Club Kottontale exists for me to just come and get thoughts and feelings out. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, I hope to not just be getting my thoughts and feelings out to me, myself, and I hope that, like, someone would pop in, ask me how I'm doing, I ask them how they're doing, you know what I mean? Like, if they're new, I welcome them. But Club Cottontail first and foremostly exists to be here for me. You know, simply a place for me to be 100% me and help myself mentally and physically along the way. And what a beautiful journey it's been. So I actually started making content and putting it out there for the whole world to see July 14th, 2016. 2016 was a really good year. Lots of craziness. But I turned 30 that year. I did get married that year. I created Club Cottontail that year. You know, 2016 was a really interesting year for me. It'll definitely go down in history for me, and it's crazy to think that that was only 4 years ago. You know what I mean? It's also crazy to think that, you know, I only got to celebrate 3 years of marriage and 6 years together, but it was all fake even then. Some things that seem like perfection, they probably are, but in a different way. Like, everything in my life had to happen for me to get my rainbow. You know what I mean? So I'm very thankful. You know what I mean? She is my driving force to do everything. I can and will do whatever I have to have a life for me and my daughter. You know what I mean? So whatever I have to do to keep myself mentally and physically healthy, I do it. You know what I mean? Take care of the home because we need it to live in. And then in my downtime, the time when I'm not being her dad's taking care of her, or maybe someone else is watching her, I have time for myself where I'm not watching my child. I take that time for myself. And I get a lot of guff about doing YouTube, but then at the same time I have people tell me like, oh, be sure to like indulge yourself in a hobby because you don't want to lose yourself as a mom. But then this is my hobby and they don't like that. And I just think it's kind of like a double standard. You know what I mean? You're going to tell me to do what I love, but only if it's something that you love as well. And that is not cool. Not cool at all. Just not moist. Not moist at all, man. Ugh. Oh, wow. He was older than me. Huh. Only like... 5 years older. That's crazy. Wow, God, harsh. Harsh much. Damn. Man, okay. It's fun to go back through journals and look at things. This journal right here, that's my that thing. If I lost that, people are always like, I came across this thing. It was like, would you let people look at your, for my eyes only in your Snapchat? Which, I mean, if people want to see a bunch of dicks, I mean, go ahead, because that's what's in there. But that book right there, that that is like for my eyes only type of thing. I would be all sorts of kind of wretchedly upset if someone fucking yeah, no. It has a bunch of other random information in there too, but the sex log itself, like, if I share stuff from that, I'm sharing it. You know what I mean? It's not something that everyone gets at. Oh. Mahara is doing this. I was thinking about updating the routage because you can't really tell in cam, but this is actually kind of like faded. But I also kind of wanted to see what the dye would do on my natural brown. I actually have a good amount of routage. Like, if I was bleaching my roots, I definitely would be bleaching my roots. Like, it's time. But I'm not bleaching my roots. I am in fact going to continue to grow out my natural hair color, and kind of go from there. I almost want to eventually go back to blonde, but I want to do it professionally. You know what I mean? Have it be 100% virgin, my natural hair color, and go into a salon and have them give me a more natural blonde, because I prefer the like white blonde, but if I'm going to do white blonde, I want them to do like the silver, but I'm actually thinking like, you know, a little bit of my natural dark root, and then like more of like a dirty blonde with platinum highlightedness into it. You know what I mean? But I also kind of want to ask them like, what hair color do you think I should do? You know what I mean? Like I've done all sorts of colors, from bright, colorful, rainbowy colors, galaxy, my natural color, reds, you know, blondes, like all shades of browns. Like I've done lots of different colors, but I want to go into like a salon and have them, you know, ask them like, what color would you recommend that would look good on me, you know, and then kind of do it that, just kind of like do like the full-on makeover sort of thing. I've never done that sort of thing, and it sounds so fun. I hear an upset child, which her nap time is like a half hour from now, so it's interesting. Wonder, I wonder what that tears were about. All right. So week 7 is going to start Thursday. Weeping. Everything's in weeping. Alright. I want to play a little bit of Fortnite. I love Fortnite, but to be honest, I haven't really been, like, super feeling video games. In all honesty, like, I just want to hang out with people. That was definitely something that, like, this weekend was so wonderful. Just getting to hang out with my sister, but especially my new friend Armando. Like, I just enjoyed just hanging out, chatting about anything and everything. You know what I mean? And then we watched some South Park. Like, next time that I hang out, I just want to, like, chill, watch a movie, chat, like, just chilling with another human being. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I miss that so much, and I don't have friends up here, you know what I mean? And the person that I met at the park, they haven't texted me at all. Um, I haven't texted them, but they also, like, haven't texted me just to, like, confirm that it's their number or anything like that. So it definitely kind of, like, my anxiety is a bit risen at that point. Why can't the battle bus be, like, far, far away from weeping? So then I can, like, actually have a chance and a hope. Okay, so I actually think it was the last meeting that we did. I actually came across Wolverine, but we had no fucking weapons. And then we got some weapons, and we started shooting in him, and we actually weren't doing too bad, right? Um, like, it was scurry, but we were doing the damn thing. We got him down to what we ended up finding out was 18 health, and the way that we found out is, I got killed, but then someone straight up popped out of nowhere and killed him right in front of me. So, like, he killed me, and I was able to see, you know, how much health he had, which he had 18 fucking health. And then someone just... See, it was crazy. I do believe I dropped at, like, this house, and he was just, like, walking. The crazy part is it has, like, really loud footprints. Like, really loud footprints. But yeah, this is the exact house that I dropped at when he was, like, right outside, and I was like, holy shit, holy shit. But I didn't have any, like, weapons in the house. It was crazy. I'm gonna... Shouldn't have wasted my bullets on them when I realized they were just running away. Well, someone already got Wolverine because it said so-and-so was eviscerated with Wolverine's claws. So if he was eviscerated with Wolverine's claws, that means a Wolverine has already been killed. But there's still boobies that I can collect. Aw, was this not technically... This isn't technically weeping, so it didn't give me a boobie for weeping. That's fucking shitty. Well, there's no reason for us to stay in weeping. I mean, we have to go through it to get to the circle, but someone already eviscerated someone with Wolverine's claws, so, you know, obviously, he's been killed, so. But that's how it goes, it's like you drop and you just have to randomly come across him and then be the first one to kill him without being killed yourself. I'm just so sad that the one time I came across him, I had no weapons, and then I get weapons, and they're not the greatest, and I almost kill him, but he ends up killing me. But then, literally, I end up watching someone come up and kill him. Because I got him down to 18. Like, I'm proud of myself. Like, if I had better weapons, might have had a chance. Oh, I see. They're over there. Sounds like he's trying to take her up for a nap now. Good luck. Great. She's gonna squish so hard. I'm gonna be... Oh, whatever. There's no point in me thinking about how it's gonna be. I'll just have to deal with it. You too, man. Have a good night at work. I guess she went down really easily. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see, I hear her. Went down really easy, huh? He came in here like doing that, and she's hella talking. I guess she's not hella talking, but still. I probably should pick up a medkit. Nah. I watched this one person in Endgame. They only was using shields, and it wasn't too bad. Okay, I mean, maybe she did good. I'm pretty good. I just 2:30 is her nap, and it's not even 2:15. Ah, fuck me. Stupid boat was loud. No one came to risky. There's a bunch of boobies there. There's also a supply drop. For the supply drop. Could have donned a disguise, but we can do that in the next one. Mega booby. What's up? Fucking mega booby right by the fucking circle in a beautiful fall bush. Oh my... Do you see that llama in that tree, though? that's tempting, right? I don't love that I have to pee right now, but I'll be RB. Because when you gotta go, you gotta go. So hopefully we don't die. We didn't die. There's only fucking 4 other people. And that supply llama is still there. Alright. Oh. Okay. We got Broski over there. Okay, we got Broski fighting Broski. Okay, we're gonna go... The supply llama is not obtainable, I feel. He's in a hot zone. If I go for the cute-ass llama, I might get attacked, so... We're gonna go towards this supply drop like a smart person. And I actually think that supply llama might even be in the circle. Oh my gosh, this is in a fucking bush. How perfect. Okay, I see that guy over there. Guy running on the ground. That's 2. I wish I could get this lava so bad, but he's straight not obtainable. I'm pretty sure there's a guy, he's either going to be in that structure there, or he's in this bush. Bush right there. No, he can't be, because that's not in the circle. Well, someone just died, and a person went into there. I like that there's a lava just there. So we got Broski there, and the other guy is by that rock. Ah, shit. Shit. Fuck me! Son of a bitch. Whatever. Oh, I hate people that do the donkey laugh. As if you fucking... Like, I went into the... Like, whatever. I hate people that do that. Because that's just, like, it's a gloating sort of thing, and I fucking hate it. Like, whatever. Toxic people are everywhere. Well, thank anyone that happens to be watching incognitally, watching this later on. It's posted content, so Rainbow is down for her nap. Um, so the meeting is now 100% dictated by that. Man, I hate that when your baby box is booming, it's kind of like you're already on like a mentally low day because of that. Ugh. And I'm at like the peak of my baby box booming, so I'm just like. But GG's for second place on our warm up. That's what's up. Hopefully everyone had a good start to their week. Um, Start was pretty normal, other than my baby box booming. I had a good weekend, but I definitely am just like I'm so depleted on social interaction that like when I get a little bit of it, it's just like it's only kind of good for the time being. Like, and I try to use that energy for throughout the week, but like my baby box is just like I'm like, I think everyone always, when you're having your period, you're kind of just like drained. So it's like that on top of like the feelings that were there. God damn, my hair looks great though. At least my hair looks good, right? Let's see how many motherfuckers came across the Mooiisstt content. See. An hour ago, and 6 Cottontails. How interesting. Okay, so there were 6 people. I mean, maybe they have time to scroll on Facebook, but not necessarily time to come say hello or, whatevs. Cool, 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 cool. Damn. That's actually like a large number for the spreading of the content. So I'm kind of surprised that we didn't even get like an opinion or some like we had a few pop in, but no one say hello. So I'm flabbergasted and a bit surprised, but there's always a chance to be more surprised. God damn, I love my hair and just the different shades. Like it's not, most people they see the blue, but it's got purples all up in it, and it's so good. Um, I want to let it fade more. When this fades to a pastel, it looks so good. Um, but it's gonna take a long time for this to fade to a pastel. Like That's the one thing about this particular dye, is that it's a really good dye. Um, so so I mean, yeah, 6. That's what I really said. Okay. We've had a lot of fluctuation in the VIP count lately too. Um, it happens, you know. Some people think that they, like the content, or whatever, and then they subscribe or whatever, and then they realize like, no, and then they're out skis. Or it could be just inactive people over time, like someone that hasn't been on YouTube in a long ass time, so YouTube, um, gets rid of them from different things. Oh. 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm thinking at least one more match to unlock. Um, because I know we can get that 10,000 for the Dawn of Disguise. No fucking way am I gonna do a superpower elimination and or deal damage with an explosive weapon. Should I? I'm kind of tempted to just like chill. I'm a little disappointed. There's not a lot of food in the house for like the adults. My choice of food is like I could make pancakes if I was feeling pancakes, or cup of noodles, or top ramen, which I do make my top ramen. Like if I'm gonna do soup, I just do the cup of noodles. The top ramen is to make fried ramen, um, which fried ramen does sound kind of good. I just don't know. Ah, had to send a text message. Hey. That's a solid 420. That's funny. Oh, excuse me. Get the fucking hiccups. This damn music gets me every time. I just start hibbity-hoppiting to it. Alright. Man, I am feeling all sorts of indecisive and all sorts of things. And most people I know are busy, so I don't want to text them. That's something else I hate, is that I get kind of like, oh, I don't want to text them because they might be busy. And I, for the most part, am never busy. So that's why I'm hoping to find an extroverted friend that texts so much, and they know that I'm a stay-at-home mom. So the only time I might not respond to a text is when I'm here in Club Cottontail. Because I don't really like getting because I'll get just too easily caught up in the fucking phone. Per most people, right? But unless I'm in here in Club Cottontail, or like doing something with the mini, because like during her times of eating, like I'm not gonna like hover over her, so I'm like on my phone, texting, or during her nap if I'm not here in Club Cottontail, I'll be looking to text with someone. See, now this seems doable. I wish it was just like, the line was like here, so it's ever so slightly even further away. But maybe this will be the time. Because I am thinking I'm only going to do one more. I kind of want to, I don't know. I don't know. There's like a bunch of things that I want to do, but I don't know what I want to do. Figure out food, but I also need to stretch. And I kind of want to like what was I going to say? Fuck. Oh, that's what I was going to say, is I kind of want to... Aw, man. Come on, bitch. Ring around the rosy. Where the fuck did that guy go? I was trying to kill him. Oh, there he is. Oh, I declare, oh, I declare. Okay, we need to watch and see if it says someone gets eviscerated. Because then that's how we know that there is no longer Wolverine claws. He has loud ass feet though, like you'll hear him walking. Oh my god, I think that's him. find ammo. Yo, the fact that there still is a booby to be able to get. Come on. Open. There we go. Sweet, that counted as a chest. That's what's up. We should probably start heading outward. Hoping someone probably killed Wolverine. Of course, we didn't venture too far into it. Circle's coming in, but I mean, it's still fairly slow. I just feel at this point in time, he's probably been killed. Yes! Oh, damn it, I thought it was a burst. Man, talk about fucking buzzkill. Went from thinking it was one thing, it ended up being another thing. It's a fucking mega titty. I was supposed to search boobies, apparently. I've never really been in here. So, I don't know when they took away the disguise machines that were at Stark, because I always remembered there being disguise machines, you know, the telephone booths, kind of like at Doom's Domain. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there never has been something like that here. Oh, crap. Where the fuck? I don't know why I have a gray... weapon, but that is atrocity. This is what I want. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe that I had that, like, I did gray SMG for some reason. Like, what? Glad I fucking noticed. Oh my gosh. A lot of boobies just chilling. I mean, might as well go for the supply drop, right? Damn it. What do you say? Fucking skull guy. I knew that skull guy was coming up fucking quick too. Like, motherfucker. My God. God damn it. Well, Rainbow is still napping, and she's been now napping for about 45-ish minutes. I'm thinking one more match so we can at least don the disguise and maybe even get that fucking explosive elimination. But I don't know. I'm glad that we have, still a few weeks till the end of it, because this Wolverine thing is just like, we do have 4 of 7 of our Weeping Woods boobies. That makes us happy. Tweets. Yeah, that's right. It says to deal damage after knocking an opponent with Black Panther's shockwave thing. Fucking A. I've only had the kinetic power once, and it was in the Marvel thing, which I'm sure. I mean, obviously you could probably do it in that, but I just don't know. These are things that we do not know. I do know that I'm going to do at least one more match. We're going to go to, I guess, Doomsdome Main, since that's the only place that I know that has a disguise. I do want to say thank you to anyone that's been tuning into this, regardless of how. Maybe you're watching right now and you're just incognitally, and I thank you for being here, because your viewing in any sort of way is supporting my club of Kottontales and making it possible for me to have my platform to do what I will with it. It could still be there, but it's more prominent. Like, it's hard to explain. Oh man, my skin is so dry because of the winter season. Oh. I'm trying not to itch it, but man, does it itch. Dry, itchy skin. Make Kottontale. Rawr. I'm trying not to itch it with my nails, but rather like pet it. Itch it so bad. Damn skin. Alright. But this is going to be my last match, so hopefully we don't die too quickly. But 3 o'clock, spend some time with just literally me, myself, and I, because it's just me and Rainbow in the house right now, and that can be really fucking nice, just her and I in the house doing our damn thing. So oh, hell yeah. Not a weeping booby, though. No. No. Fucking son of a bitch. Ugh. That was a lame last match, but last match nonetheless. Damn it. I was feeling all great too because we had gotten uh, a burst, and then nope. Wow, we are stupid close. Fuck it. One last one. Fucking stupid day. Fucking, we'll drop at Doom's Domain like I had planned on in that match and didn't. Fucking Aw, of course, it would be like... No, I'm going to Weeping, and then we will backtrack to Doom's Domain, because Weeping is in too much of a perfect spot, like, kind of far away from the bus, you know what I mean, like, yo. That happened. Yeah, no, I'm hungry, and I no longer have anything to say to me, myself, and I, so until next time, which only the universe knows when that will be, always be kind to yourself and everyone else, and hopefully I can actually get some consistent conversation, because your bitch is very much lonely, but it is what it is. That's been my life for a very long time, so yeah, always be kind to yourself and everyone else. Bye!